Welcome to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums, where we bring you all the exciting action of the Southern University football program. It's brought to you by Coca-Cola, Louisiana Lottery, Cox Communications, Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport, BlueCross and BlueShield of Louisiana, McLean Financial Group, Communities of Color Network, the Louisiana Campaign for a Tobacco-Free Louisiana, and Jerry Lane Enterprises.
Hello and welcome to Week 8 of the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. We come to you each week from the end zone located at 6224 Plank Road. We invite you to come out, enjoy the hospitality of Sheila and Mercedes and the staff here at the end zone as we do the show each week. Coach, great win, 35-34, last second barn burner against the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. First time we won in Huntsville in 10 years. How does that make you feel?
Oh, outstanding. You know, just first of all, to be down 20 points and come back and win a football game, just testament to the assistant coaches and players, man, for staying together and staying the course and pulling out a great road win.
Coach, your D provided turnover after turnover to give the offense the ball back. A character-building win to say nothing else.
Well, exactly. I think, you know, as the season go along, once you get to the end of the season, you usually look back and try to find games that probably help you turn that season around. And, you know, I would say this is probably one of those games when we get to the end of the season we'll look back on.
Let's jump into highlights and show the folks exactly what transpired at Louis Cruz Stadium. And Coach, your Dog Day defense came out playing stout, but they actually gave up some points early as the Bulldogs got on the board first.
Yeah, exactly. You know, just in the first half, we just gave up way too many yards, way too many points, but we regrouped.
I always call Mr. Willie Quinn Mr. Excitement. We got a Mr. Excitement too. Danny Johnson, he brings back one for 66 yards. Coach, you got to be pleased with this true freshman's performance thus far this year.
Well, exactly. He's got big play capabilities. Anytime he touches the ball, he has a chance to go the distance.
And there you see the Jaguars get on the board. Tillery rushes for 6. Coach, you had to be really pleased with Leonard Tillery's effort on Saturday night.
Exactly. He's running the ball extremely well and hard. You know, when you look at him, you can see that he's continuing to get better every week.
There you see the Bulldogs. They're getting snuffed out by the defense. Coach, your Dog Day defense really came to play, especially Mr. Tiller and Mr. Miley.
Well, exactly. I think Miley ended up with about 10 tackles in the game. You know, just had a great performance. You can start to see that senior leadership show as we go forward this season.
The Bulldogs take a 10-7 lead. The defense sets up again, another loss. Coach, that number 10 was giving us fits in the first half.
Well, exactly. Completing a high percentage of his passes and really getting in rhythm and completing the ball and getting it down the field.
Here you see Willie Quinn catching one, giving us some positive yardage. Leonard Tillery again. Tillery ran like a man possessed for you, Coach. I have to give it my hats off to him. He really is a grinder.
Well, I tell you, he's a cloud of dust. You know, that guy just continued to grind out yards. I don't think he was ever tackled in that game for a loss.
There you see him working up the middle. Here you see him again grinding out a first down. Coach, I mean, he was not going to be denied.
Exactly, and that's the kind of effort, you know, we got to display from start to finish from all our players.
Coach, you know, you started the season with 5-6 deep at running back, and now here you are. It's come down to Leonard Tillery and whoever's healthy.
Well, exactly, and we're slowly getting here. We got a bye week this week, so should get a lot of guys healthier, and we look forward to continue to our success down the stretch.
A couple plays ago, you saw Deontay McDuffie and Johnson knocking the helmet off of the Alabama A&M running back. They were sticking in this game, Coach.
Well, you know, it took a lot out of them. Guys had to really step up because we dug ourselves a hole. But, you know, with some big play capabilities from McDuffie and Johnson, we were able to get back in the football game.
Again, Dog Day defense standing stout, making play after play. Again, Coach, I enjoyed the defensive effort, and I am admittedly an offensive guy.
Well, you know, you gotta get some stops. And one thing about our offense, if you get enough stops, we have the capability of putting points on the board.
You see Mr. Tillery taking one up the middle. Coach, I got to give it up to your special teams. They've done a great job of coverage and a great job of playing all season. And you see the score at the half, 24-14. When we come back, we'll talk about the second half, the exciting half of the Jaguars versus the Bulldogs on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Stay with us.
This could be your year with the Saints Scratch Up from the lottery. Win up to $100,000. Enter the second chance drawing for a chance to win the Saints Deluxe Fan Experience. Make this your year with the Saints Scratch Up from the lottery. Win up to $100,000.
Cox has doubled the speed of our internet, so we will stream with abandon.
We will shop online for colorful duct tape while streaming True Blood on HBO Go and watching random tutorials.
Watch the kale, please.
We will stream the game. No, we will stream the games.
We will watch a bunch of videos about peregrine falcons because they are the fastest animals alive.
We are
Cox customers.
And we are now
Twice as fast.
We are doubling internet speeds. Learn more today at cox.com/internet.
You don't have to understand the physics of flying to fly easy. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.
Champions know adversity. It's coded in their DNA. But when that defining moment arises, champions embrace adversity, then seek to conquer it. We are Jaguars.
Scholars.
warriors.
Family. Champions.
And this is Southern.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Again, we come to you from the end zone, 6224 Plank Road. We want to invite you out to come out as we shoot the show each Monday about 7 o'clock. Coach, you come out of halftime down 24-14. What do you tell the team to get them ready for the challenge of coming back?
Well, you just made a couple of adjustments, and really with their attitude, you know, it wasn't anything that we were doing in the first half. It was just simply going out in the second half and playing with more passion, more pride, and more energy and excitement, and we had to create some plays to sort of get that energy level up.
Well, let's jump into those highlights, Coach. And the first play you'll see is Mr. Arthur Miley sacking the quarterback. Coach, you got to be pleased with Miley's effort this year.
Yes, and he's got to continue to take it to another level, which he's capable of doing. Well, you're right. We're excited at how he's playing up to date. Unfortunately,
the Jaguars give up another field goal to the Bulldogs. It's 27-14 at this juncture. There you see a wonderful hit. Again, Coach, your defense played lights out, and you got to be pleased with hitting that they do. But they've been giving up a lot of yards and a lot of points, Coach. That's got to concern you as well.
Well, exactly. It's attention to detail. You know, teams are going to score, but you can't give up big plays, and that's really something we got to pay attention to in the bye week. 34-14 at this juncture. You see Mr. Willie Quinn. He actually caught a 79-yarder for a touchdown. We makes the score 34-21. We had a camera error there. I got to point that out. But here we are on defense again. Coach, number 10 gave us fits. Jameson something was his name. But ultimately, we knocked him out before this game was over. Well, yes, you know, he was playing well, and there's a nice play right there by Justin Morgan. But
incredible tip by Justin Morgan to score again. And you're talking about a 14-point swing. Coach, a 20-point lead now down to 6 points, 7 points. You had to be pleased with the effort at this point because the momentum had clearly swung.
Yes, I told them we just try to get back in the game, get it close to the fourth quarter, and make plays to try to win it in the end.
There you saw another good return by Mr. Willie Quinn. And, of course, new quarterback in for Alabama A&M, and he promptly fumbles. Coach, you had to really, what'd you tell the team? What'd you tell your defense? Because obviously you're also the defensive coordinator. What'd you tell your defense, Coach? Give us the inside scoop.
Well, we told them in probably the nicest way possible that they need to play better.
I like that, the nicest way possible. There you see Howard. Coach, another young man I got to give my props to. Austin Howard is a gamer. He's a freshman quarterback. He threw a number of balls that were dropped on this night, but he hung in there and he continued to fight. He continued to throw the ball, and ultimately he pulled the game out for us. True freshman, you got to be pleased with his effort.
Well, like his confidence, I think that's a confidence booster, especially going down the stretch. Just hanging in there, sticking with the game plan, and really playing poised football down the stretch for us.
You see a number of plays right there where the defense is tipping the ball and knocking people around. Again, we talked about Austin Howard. You saw him have a chance to do his thing. Here's another sack by the Jaguar defense, the special teams. And, Coach, all year long, nice returns by a special team. And whenever you set up with great yardage, the offense should be able to convert in some way.
Well, exactly. This is the game-winning drive right here, set up by a 28-yard return by punt return team. Willie Quinn did an outstanding job, great blocking. It really came down to offense and defense and special teams working together to win a football game.
Great first down catch by Travis. Another grinding run by Mr. Tillery. Another great catch by Dustin Morgan. Coach, at this point, the momentum had clearly swung. Malcolm Crockett comes into the game. He gets it to the 1. And then, of course, he takes it in for the tying score. Pittman makes the winning extra point, 35-34. Coach, at this point, did you think they could come back?
Well, we knew the momentum was on our side. We had came a long way and just told the guys on defense, don't let nobody behind you. Just go out there and let's seal the deal.
And then you see the Jaguars celebrating a very hard-fought victory. 35-34 could be a game-changing victory like last year's Jackson State loss. This could be the win that takes us to the championship for 2014-2015. Coach, we'll be back and talk about the Cox Players of the Week on the Jaguar Football Show.
Did you know smoking and tobacco use damages nearly every organ in your body? Don't you think you deserve more than heart disease, lung disease, cancer? Stay away from the toxic chemicals of tobacco and smoking. Tobacco smoke hurts anyone who breathes it, including family and friends. Communities of Color Network supports a tobacco-free Louisiana.
To gain financial success, the first step is getting in the game with planning your retirement. With so much uncertainty in the financial world, it's crucial to have someone on your team that understands your financial goals and can navigate you to obtaining your dream to financial freedom. McLean Financial Group advises in many areas. We pride ourselves on strategic financial planning and serving our clients, a great combination to obtain financial freedom. Get in the game and let McLean Financial Group design your customized financial playbook and quarterback you to financial independence.
I saw a picture of myself and I couldn't believe that I was that big. BlueCross helped me with my weight loss journey by providing me with the resources that I needed to live a healthier lifestyle. There's the Blue 365. They offer affordable gym memberships, and also they have weight management tools on there. I feel much better. I have a long journey ahead of me, but I feel that I've come a long way as well.
We're Cadillac women. I'm a cowgirl, but I like to ride in style.
I'm a broadcasting major, and I want everyone to know that I love my Cadillac SRX.
Always lead to. You can count on Jerry.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Each week this time we talk about our Cox Players of the Week. Coach, who are the Cox Players of the Week for Week 8?
Well, offensively, I think the young man we spoke to earlier in the Leonard Tillery, who's been running the ball extremely well for us. Almost had another 100-yard night on offense. Defensively, Arthur Miley came in with 10 tackles, did an outstanding job. And special team-wise, Greg Pittman, who made every extra point, including the game winner.
Well, there you have it, our Cox Players of the Week. Coach, Joe Dupree caught up with defensive stalwart Arthur Miley and our grinder, Leonard Tillery, after the game. And we've got a double report for you after the Alabama A&M Bulldog game. Joe, take it away.
Todd, I can tell you tonight was a night. The Jaguars, down by 20 points, came back and won right here at Alabama A&M, 35-34. Mr. Miley was one of the great instrumental defensive players that came in and just wreaked havoc during that second quarter. How did it feel to see the Dog Day defense back?
The first half, they pretty much marched all up and down the field on us. I think we had like one stop. And second half, we knew we just had to come out and tackle better and make plays.
Well, the Dog Day defense showed up, shut Alabama A&M down. To be exact, we saw you on many of the tackles. What changed in the second half?
Coach pretty much gave all us a good chewing and just motivated us to go out there and play, which we really don't need motivation. We know we have to go out here and get every win.
Understand that. Listen, we got a week off, then our next opponent comes up. Is the Dog Day defense back?
Oh, we back. We ready to play.
Look, Todd, I got more people to interview. Got my man Tillery coming up. Y'all keep it locked right here to the Jaguar Football Show. I'm here with Leonard Tillery, and Leonard, man, what can I say? What a game. You came back, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards rushing. The offense started clicking on all cylinders. How did it feel?
It felt great. We've been looking for our identity this entire season, and we came out today and we ran the ball good. And then second half, we came back and Austin showed off his arm, throwing touchdown passes to Willie Quinn and Justin Morgan. And so whenever you got the pass in and the run game hitting, you're just happy.
Man, when I say you ran like a man, you ran like a man on a mission. Listen, the Southern University Jaguars are looking great. Are we going to make it as we continue to make it toward that back-to-back SWAC championship? Man, the offense is doing well. Why can't we expect got an off week? But is everybody going to heal up during the off week?
Oh, definitely. I said we didn't have any major injuries today. Zach went down today, but we're hoping that's nothing serious, but we're still waiting for word on that. But this week, all we're going to do, we're going to heal up and we're going to get people to realize that if we play as a disciplined team, games won't be this close.
Well, you heard it right here. As we won 35-34 right here in Alabama, our next opponent, look out. The Big Cat is back. Keep it locked to the Jaguar Football Show.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Arthur, and thank you, Leonard. Coach, quickly, this season is shaping up to come down to the wire. Alcorn lost to Grambling Saturday, pushes the G-Men record up to 4-0 in the SWAC, setting up a nice Bayou Classic to possibly decide who's going to the SWAC West.
Well, I think there's a lot of football left to be played. We still got to go on the road a couple times. We're at Jackson next up, and a lot of teams still got to play each other. But, I really think that this thing will play itself out before we get to November, the early part of November, with everybody playing against each other to finish out the season.
And the SWAC East, Coach, Alabama State lost to Prairie View, making it a race to the finish for who's going to represent the East.
Well, like I told our guys, man, we can't really worry about what everybody else is doing. You got to concentrate on the games that's in front of you. We got to play better so that our name can be mentioned in that race, and we go take the bye week to get healthy and see if we can't work on some fundamentals to get better as a football team.
When we come back, we'll look ahead to the open week and J-State in 2 weeks. Stay with us on the Jaguar Football Show.
Five times, 10 times, 20 times, 50 times the cash. Get yours today from the Louisiana Lottery. Multiply your play.
has doubled the speed of our internet, so we will stream with abandon.
We will shop online for colorful duct tape while streaming True Blood on HBO Go and watching random tutorials.
Watch the kale, please.
We will stream the game. No, we will stream the games.
We will watch a bunch of videos about peregrine falcons because they are the fastest animals alive.
We are
Cox customers.
And we are now
Twice as fast.
We are doubling internet speeds. Learn more today at cox.com/internet.
You don't have to understand the physics of flying to fly easy. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Of course, we want to invite you out to the end zone as Sheila, I keep calling her Sheila, Susan and Mercedes offer great hospitality each week. Susan, forgive me. All right, here we go. Coach, open week, heavy recruiting. You have 10 staff members. You have a gang of high school football games. Coach, how do you cover all the football games with 10 people and get what you need?
Well, you know, it's the bye week, and we done had some guys, you know, every home game we try to get 2 or 3 guys out on the road. So some of the coaches have already been to their in-state areas, and what we try to do during the bye week, especially this one, is to get out to some of the out-of-state areas. But we'll have coaches on the road. I think we have 7 coaches out. You know, we'll practice a few days this week to really try to get healthy and really get a team fresh for the stretch. But we will be out on the road recruiting this week.
Coach, I know you can't mention names specifically, but tell us what positions you'll be recruiting for next year.
Well, we recruit for all of them. You know, we're always trying to improve our team, and you know, like I tell our players, the only way we can improve is to try to go find some players that complement the ones that we have coming back. And we're looking for those guys, whether they're high school freshmen, JUCO, or transfers. You know, we're going to have an open book when it comes to recruiting, and we're going to be looking for some guys that can come in and help us continue to build this program.
Coach, looking forward 2 weeks. J-State at J-State. A team in turmoil, 2-5 overall, 2-3 in the SWAC. They got a new coach that's about 70 years old. Is he running the wing T? I'm just kidding. Coach, what do they like to do on offense and defense?
Well, you know, they're a spread offense. You know, they move the ball around a lot. They different personnels, different formations. But, you know, I think when it's all said and done, they go try to do what they've been doing all year up until this point. They use the tight end, got good running backs, and has a very good quarterback that's capable of delivering the football. And they lost some close football games.
Lots of tension up there. They lost a close one to Mississippi Valley and their ex-coach, Rick Comegy, for homecoming last week. Coach, a team in turmoil, lots of tension. That makes it really an unpredictable game.
Well, it's very unpredictable because I think they're on a bye week this week also. So both teams are trying to find themselves. We're fortunate to be 4-3. We won some close ball games, and you know, it's unfortunate they lost some close ball games. But I think this bye week, each team's got to create an identity, and that's got to be who they are going down the stretch. And I think if we can improve on that identity, we'll get better as a football team.
Coach, Zach Brown went down with a stinger injury to his neck in the Alabama A&M game. How is Zach Brown doing?
Oh, he's doing great. He was saw him today walking around. He'll get reevaluated later on this week, but we expect to see him back at practice this week. We're grateful for it. You know, it probably looked worse than what it really was. You know, anytime you have a neck injury, a head injury, they got to take the precaution, and we're excited that he was able to ride the bus back with us, and he's doing he's healthier today than he was on Saturday.
Good news on Zach Brown. Coach, give us an update on Deontay Sharts and running back Tyree Bracken and others that may be coming back from injury.
Well, we hope this bye week allow them a little bit more time to get healthy, and we look forward to seeing those guys, hopefully Jackson State game. They've really been progressing well with their rehab. They're doing a great job. Both guys are feeling better. You know, I spoke with both of them today. I spoke with Tyree on Sunday, and both guys are getting healthier. Shorts is getting healthier, so we may get those guys back Jackson State game, but I know this week we'll hold them out a little bit more just to make sure they can get a little bit more healthy.
Well, there you have it on the injury report. Stay with us as we close up this week of the Jaguar Football Show.
Did you know smoking and tobacco use damages nearly every organ in your body? Don't you think you deserve more than heart disease, lung disease, cancer? Stay away from the toxic chemicals of tobacco and smoking. Tobacco smoke hurts anyone who breathes it, including family and friends. Communities of Color Network supports a tobacco-free Louisiana.
To gain financial success, the first step is getting in the game with planning your retirement. With so much uncertainty in the financial world, it's crucial to have someone on your team that understands your financial goals and can navigate you to obtaining your dream to financial freedom. McLean Financial Group advises in many areas. We pride ourselves on strategic financial planning and serving our clients, a great combination to obtain financial freedom. Get in the game and let McLean Financial Group design your customized financial playbook and quarterback you to financial independence.
I'm on my third Tahoe.
And I'm on my fourth Chevy Silverado pickup.
Hey, you know I've had 4 Camaros and 5 Corvettes. Got them all from Jerry Lane.
We're proud to be a Jerry Lane family.
Always lead to. You can count on Jerry Lane.
I've been a BlueCross customer for 19 years.
No matter what happens to me, no matter where I am, I can pull out my card and I know I'm going to be covered and not have any issues.
I feel safe with that card in my wallet.
BlueCross BlueShield is going to be there for you no matter what you run into.
They stand behind you when you're in need.
They look out for my well-being. They have my best interests at heart.
They were always there.
You couldn't ask for a better insurance.
BlueCross BlueShield is the best.
I wouldn't dare change from Blue Cross. They've been there for me.
Coach, enjoy your open week. Happy hunting in your recruiting. And, of course, good luck next week at J-State. On behalf of the owner of the End Zone, Susan Shields, Coach Dawson Odums, I am Todd Sterling. Go Jags!
Cox has doubled the speed of our internet, so we will stream with abandon.
We will shop online for colorful duct tape while streaming True Blood on HBO Go and watching random tutorials.
Watch the kale, please.
We will stream the game. No, we will stream the games.
We will watch a bunch of videos about peregrine falcons because they are the fastest animals alive.
We are
Cox customers.
And we are now
Twice as fast.
We are doubling internet speeds. Learn more today at cox.com/internet.
You don't have to understand the physics of flying to fly easy. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.